Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Listen, I'm glad you guys are here. Go ahead and share this. I was on vacation, guys. I shut down the network until the first of the year to give everybody that participates in the network a break, and so give myself a break. But breaking news pulled me back into this thing, and so I had to come out of that to be here for you guys tonight. So I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you. Go ahead and hop right into this thing. Thank you, Truth and Purpose Nexus. Thank you for being here tonight. He said, "You lying, G?" No, I'm not, man. We're gonna get into it. He said, "Just saw this. People are coming after him hard." Mo C says he spoke out against Greta Thunberg, and the next day he was arrested. Not a coincidence. He's absolutely correct. And so again, thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It is very important that you guys do that because when you do that, that helps the algorithm. So go ahead and hit that like button right now. Hit that subscribe button if you're already subscribed. We're heading upward and not downward. New things coming in 2023. All right. All right. 2023 will be a good new year. Some changes are coming, different looks, different sounds. We're going to do everything different in 2023, moving upward. But I did want to come in on this breaking news because this is important. So let me hop right into it. I already sent my circle of guys the link. If they want to come through tonight, I may drop it for everybody else too. I won't be long, but I will definitely be strong when it comes to this. Let's see here, 1 second. All right, so Andrew Tate, guys. Andrew Tate, man, has been traveling the world. He's been speaking. He's been a huge advocate for men, but he's also a balanced guy. He says things about men too, but he's a balanced guy. And I can't believe what I'm hearing. He's been arrested for trafficking. That's not going to work. But when you're that powerful and you're in a state of speaking truth to power, coincidences happen, right? Coincidences happen. As Mo C said, Mo C, if you want to come in, just go ahead and hit me up in IG. Black Men Unfiltered. If anybody wants to join, I'll go ahead and send you the link. Just hit me up in the in my IG, Black Men Unfiltered Network, or Black Men Unfiltered, and I'll send you the link and we can have the conversation. I'm not going to just let anybody come in and have this conversation. I'm not going to do that. But what Mo was alluding to, he said, just saw this. Let me put it back up here. He said, just saw this. People are coming after him hard. He spoke against Greta Thunberg, and the next day he's arrested. Not a coincidence. Well, I'm so glad that he brought that up. Let's see who else is it. Hold on, I got some more people came in the building tonight. Clement Gray said they're coming after us, BMU. First Tory, now Andrew. I'm almost certain some women is behind this. Absolutely correct. We'll get into that in a second. Thank you for being here, Clement, and also thank you for being a member of the channel, guys. Clement is leading by example. He gives to the channel, and he's also a member of the channel. So, guys, if you want to go under this video right now and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and join the channel. Or if you don't want to join the channel, that's okay. You can go ahead and give a cash app to the channel as well to support the channel and everything that the channel will be doing moving forward from this day up into the new year of 2023. Or you can send a super chat and I'll play a song for you, a music video for you once you send that in. But back to what I was saying. The cash app is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and give something to your boy. I need to give him some Starbucks in the morning. But I'll go ahead and drop the link because I think it's important that we have this conversation. When you come up here, don't come up here with no foolishness because I'll go ahead and drop you on up out of here. We're trying to have a serious conversation this evening. All right. So I'm not in the mood for no playing because I think men are under attack. And Mr. He said, I would love to have you here as well. So I'm going to drop the link and I'll select who I want to come up so we can have this conversation. If I feel like you with that foolishness, you up out of here. Let me go ahead and drop this link real quick. This is for anybody that wants to come up. Make sure you cam up and come up. All right, there we go. The link is in the chat right now. All right, let me get over here to my YouTube channel and make sure I put this poll in there because I want to know what you guys are thinking when it comes to this poll. So let me see here. 1 second. All right. Again, guys, we'll bring you up, but we gotta stay on topic, and we definitely got to talk about what's happening. There's an attack going against men. I don't care what anybody says. I really don't care what anybody says at this point. There's an attack on men, for sure. For sure. Give me just a second here. I'm dropping this because I want you guys in the chat that's not coming up to be a part of the show as well. All right, just a second. All right, guys, I just put it in there for you guys to participate in the chat as well. Again, thank you guys for being here, all 19 of you, as we're continuing to grow the audience here. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. You can cam up and come up, but we're here having a conversation about the attack on men, so I can't deal with any foolishness. Now, if you have anything to say against it, I'll welcome that as well. We can have that conversation and balance that conversation out, but we're not going to get off subject. We're going to talk about the task at hand here with the breaking news of Andrew Tate being arrested for trafficking, which doesn't even sound right. But again, Clement, thank you for being here. DJ Chuck, thank you for being here. He said, good evening, Black Men Unfiltered, new listener from the Information Man podcast. Thank you so much, DJ Chuck, for being here tonight. All right, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button. If you want to join it, go ahead and join. If you want to send a Cash App, go ahead and send the Cash App as well. And if you want to send a super chat, you could do that as well. I'd appreciate everything that you give to the channel, because all that will be poured back into the network. Thank you so much for being here. Male Logic is in the building. He said they raided them for human trafficking, as they said. Sugar Bomb is in the building tonight. What did he get arrested for? She says she's late. Trafficking. All right. So listen, I want to bring up I want to bring up a couple of guys here. Yeah, DJ Chuck, you're absolutely correct. Yes, black men are definitely under attack. We must come to as in a community and stand up for our rights. Absolutely. And we're going to talk about that. Mr. He said, if you're still in the building, man, the link is down there. I would love to have you, man. I would love to have you on the show. All right, so here we go. I want to bring up two guys here. We have Jay Takashi in the building tonight, and we have Mosi. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
Just got off work. I'm fine. I didn't know you were going to go live.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go live, but when that news broke, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and do a real quick live.
And yeah, that's why I'm surprised, because Andrew was just on Just Pearly Things, like 2 days ago, a day ago?
Yep.
Yeah. And I hear he's arrested for trafficking, and I'm just like I said, I'm not going to believe anything until I see all the I get all the evidence I need, concrete evidence, so he's not guilty to me until, like I said, he's innocent until proven guilty for me. That's how that always goes. We don't, like I said, I'm not with these dumbass feminists that do this dumb shit. You're guilty until proven innocent. And I'm like, no.
Absolutely.
So,
and again, man, men are under attack. Let's see here. Let's see. 1 second. All right, I got a Cash App here. Mr. He Said is in the building. Mr. He Said would love to have your perspective, brother. If you want to come up, the link is in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pin it to the top up here so everybody can see it. All right, I just pinned it. It would be great if you would come up, man. Your perspective is appreciated on this channel, man. You are family, brother. So salute. He said, salute to Black Men Unfiltered. We are under attack, but love kills war. When will they learn? Much love to you and the channel 100 in abundance. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat, my brother. Let me go ahead and give you a little quick something, and then we'll get back to the conversation. So hold on, give me just a second here, and I'll give you something real quick. Come on in here. Let's do white chocolate. Come on, white chocolate.
Got a red room, it's the red hour when the sun sets in my bedroom. Oh, it feels like I'm inside a flower. It feels like I'm inside my eyelid. Feels like I'm inside
right. Thank you for that super chat, man. That was for that $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. He said.
Yo, who is that brother?
Man, listen, I gotta figure out who that is too, man. I saw him do a lot of music. I know his name. It just escapes me right now. But he kills.
Okay. I just wanted to ask that because I'm like, yo, that brother, dang, that brother.
He jamming, bro. He jamming.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But yeah, so again, guys, I want to get you in here, Mosi, because Mosi, you had put a comment in the comment section. And you said, and I want you to elaborate on what you said. You said you just saw this. People are coming after him hard. He spoke against Greta Thunberg, and the next day he's arrested. Not a coincidence. I want you to go into that for us if you can.
Okay, so you can hear me loud and clear, guys?
Yes, you're good.
I can hear you, brother.
Thank you, brother. For me, what I saw, they had a little bit of a Twitter beef because Greta Thunberg's into that climate change nonsense, even though she flies private jets.
Right.
We were talking about the carbon emissions and stuff like that. So they got into a little bit of a beef on Twitter. All of a sudden, he's arrested in Romania, and they worship her over there, from what I've heard.
Yes.
You know, really like her over there. So for me, it's not a coincidence. I think everybody wants to talk about, secret societies and stuff like that. Everybody thinks it's a conspiracy theory. It's really not. She's part of that secret society where she has a little bit of power, and she can just say to the police, hey, go arrest this guy. And what they're doing is psychologically projecting what they're doing. This society is all about human trafficking and stuff like that, but yet they want to arrest Andrew for what they're actually doing. They're not going to get anything on him. And this really makes me sick because he's been speaking facts. I don't agree with him everything 100%, but everything that he says against these feminists are facts.
Right. And let me say this too. I want to share this real quick. Welcome DL Saint to the show tonight. I want to share this with the audience and the panelists here right now. Let's see here. 1 second. Let me share this with you. I'm gonna read this too as well as we go along. I'm gonna put us here at the bottom. No, I'm gonna leave it like this. So it says here, climate activist Greta Thunberg had a fiery response to controversial influencer Andrew Tate's attempt to boast about his carbon dioxide emitting cars. Now let's stop there. Everybody can have their own opinion, but when you have your opinion, you must also understand that there are consequences to your opinions. And so this man didn't even have you on his mind, Greta. You went and posted about this man and his cars, right? Tate, a self-described success coach, and they have that in parentheses like he's trash, who has been criticized online for a brand that many people describe as misogynistic, tweeted an image of himself with a car Tuesday. He addressed Thunberg directly, tagging her and writing, "Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and your respective enormous emissions." All right. Then it said Thunberg, who is known for her signature no-nonsense, blunt style of speaking, quipped back Wednesday. She wrote, "Yes, please do enlighten me." Now, but watch this. Instead of having an argument or agreement with him about emissions in the cars, she did what all women do. They want to go personal or they want to go below the belt. So watch this. It says here, she said, "Yes, please do enlighten me." She then shared a fake email address at which to reach her, smalldickenergy@getalife.com. Do you see this? So she told him to email her at smalldickenergy@getalife.com.
Damn, she needs to get a life herself.
Right. But then my thing is this. If you look at this girl, if you look at, and I'm not trying to be facetious here, I'm not trying to be mean, but if you look at Greta does look like the remake of Chucky.
Oh shit.
So when you allow yourself to look like you look right now, I'm not down in this one, but I'm being honest. If I look like that, I would not be out here talking about little dick energy, because that's probably the only dick that you'll get, because nobody is going to see you in that way.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. She probably gives some sloppy top 3000 to
but again, She's not in a way. Why would you say anything to this man about his cars? Right. So I'm gonna leave that. But this is what he sent to her. That damn Bugatti is beautiful. So that's what she sent to. That's what he sent to her. All right, and then the next day he's arrested. We'll get into that. I'm gonna stop sharing this real quick. We got another super chat in the building. The super chat is from What We Know Podcast, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Whenever you're ready to come up, man, I already sent you guys the link, man. You already got it. But What We Know Podcast, he said, salute my brother. He said masculinity, salute my brother. Masculinity is under attack. It definitely is under attack. Men are under attack. It is bad out here for men. You can't do anything. You can't have an opinion today. I posted an opinion today, and I'm going to pull it up here in a minute. I posted an opinion today about a woman who said she had the perfect man. He was a God-fearing man. He was a loving man. He was a caring man. He did everything for her. He treated her with respect, but she couldn't marry him because something was missing. And so she broke the engagement from a man that gave her everything. And I did a video said that you don't have to go to the pasture to see bullshit. And they removed it from TikTok. They silenced it. Right? Because they don't want men to have a voice. They don't want men to have a say. So, but let's moving forward. Thank you so much. What We Know Podcast, man. That's my brother. Whenever you're ready to come up, man, I would definitely love to have you up here. You're my brother, man. You family. I love to have you up here. So again, let me go ahead and give him a little something, because I like to give everybody something that brings up something here, brings in a little change in here in this atmosphere. So here we go. Thank you for the super chat, my brother.
That's honey. You welcome, mommy. Jam, baby. I ain't going nowhere. I'm chilling right here. Me and a representative on the track, chilling with the pocket queen. No, you weren't expecting this, so not like this. Nah, to the hook, nah. Ain't that right when I sing freestyle?
All right. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. We do have Aunt T in the house tonight. Aunt T, thank you for being here tonight. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you being here. So what I want to do now is get DL Saints in here. And again, thank you, What We Know Podcast, for that $5 super chat, man. Thank you for starting the day off good for your boy on his channel. So I want to get to you, DL Saint. DL Saint, what are your thoughts about the whole thing? And then we'll move on to NT and further on this. Tez, if you want to come on in, brother, I did send the link over. If you need it, just send me a message. I'll send it back to you.
Yeah, bro. I was doing a show talking about Logan Paul, who actually did commit some crimes, in my opinion. And people in my chat was saying, yo, the Tates got arrested. And I didn't know anything about it. So I'm sitting here, New York Post has an article out that just came out an hour ago. The Daily Beast, I'm reading the article on the Daily Beast, and it looks like human trafficking, rape allegations, ape allegations. And as far as Greta, I don't think that has anything to do with it. No shade at my brother above me, but I don't think it has anything to do with it. She's a 19-year-old, whatever. Climate person is what it is. She started out, he shot back. It's one of those ain't no such thing as bad press. He's, I didn't think she was that old. I thought she was younger. Because she came to fame when she was like really young. I thought she was like, a minor still, but she's 19. She's a grown up. It is what it is. What she said was dumb. But these allegations are real talk. Looks like they took 4 people into custody, and it was Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan. It's these same allegations that, all this started in London a long time ago. And he's never been found guilty of anything. It is what it is. I'm curious to see how this turns out. But bro, these kind of allegations, man. And here's the thing. He's very, very loved in Romania. The Tates, they rock with folks. They in Romania doing their thing. They, very charitable. Like, he takes care of like stray dogs. He invests money into orphanages and stuff like that. He looks after people. It is what it is. We all know what it's like to get accused of something you didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Johnny Depp. You know what I mean? It's so many. We know what it is. So We just have to wait and see how this plays out, bro. I mean, because we don't know what's going on, but these allegations, it seems like human trafficking and all this. These are serious allegations.
Exactly. And my thing is this: the man that has the most power is the man that they want to shut up the most. And I think that a man that speaks truth against power, there's nothing more dangerous than a man that don't need nobody. And Andrew Tate is one of those men. He don't need nobody. He's going to say what he want to say, when he want to say it, how he wants to say it, and nobody can stop him. And the only way to stop a man like that is to delete him or delete him. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is either you're going to take this man out of his life, or you going to find ways to and anybody knows right now, you can simply have an allegation. And then they'll come back a month later and say, oh, nothing happened, but the allegation will ride you forever. Right? They want to find a crack in his armor, or they want to create something that will crack his armor so they can shut him up. This is a silencing tactic. This man has everything in the world. This man is driving a $275,000 car, and you think he's selling females?
He has two, by the way. He has two Bugattis.
Well, matter of fact, I got the list right here, buddy, because I had everything ready. He has 33 cars. He has a Bugatti. He has 2 Ferraris that he has in this picture right here. He has several other vehicles, recreational vehicles as well. But again, it bothers me, because anytime a man speaks truth to power, even Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, Godfather, even Kevin Samuels, when he spoke against women and he spoke against women's what women would do and how manipulative women could be, and when he started to speak, guess what happened? He's gay. Don't listen to him. He's gay. He had men, and that's the thing. When I say men are under attack, we're not only under attack from women, we're under attack from simps as well. There's a simp attack going on too, because you have men out here on radio stations, right? At the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy talking about Kevin Samuels. You had Vivica A. Fox, I put her in the man category because that's what she is. And so that you have these men talking about Kevin Samuels so bad, but now DJ Envy has a video of a woman saying that he's cheating on his wife with her, and she goes into details. This is what I'm talking about. All these men that have so much to hide always want to be publicly castrate a man in public. So they did it to Kevin. Andrew Tate came right up, and they did it to Andrew Tate. They did it to him. He has too much power. And before Auntie comes in here, I want to get Auntie in here. Before Auntie speaks, I want to play this real quick because I just posted this myself as a let's see here, where is it at? As a Black Man on YouTube. I'm looking at this article.
It says the scheme was unraveled when an American woman managed to send her location to a boyfriend who alerted the U.S. Embassy that she was being held at the brother's home without her consent. Right. This goes back to an allegation that this woman was being held against her will. Now, if you go back and look at it, this woman was outside the house getting pizza, bringing it into the house, and it turned out that the woman was at the house because she wanted to be there, and her boyfriend found out she was there. So when he questioned her on it, she said, "Oh, they're holding me here against my will." And now this article is referencing that event, it looks like. And it's like, nah, I'm sorry, yo. And this could be bad information because it's so early on, but you're right. I mean, you're looking at something like this, like, bro, they coming after dude hard.
Exactly.
For a case that's already been closed.
Exactly. And my thing is this. Listen to this. And this is why you want to shut a man up that speaks like this. Here we go. Andrew, this is what I shared today. Andrew Tate, I got to say fair use because this is my shit. Here we go. So he used this, and I use this today to make a point. Here he is.
Women don't feel like they need men in a physical sense because life is soft, but it's bullshit. And it's bullshit because you still need men by proxy, 1. And 2, the second life gets difficult, you very quickly learn how much you need men. But women will go, I'm independent, I don't need no man because I have an OnlyFans and men pay my OnlyFans, and if anyone comes up to me, I'll call a male police officer. I don't need men. Shut up, you fucking idiot. Of course you do. Your whole life is based on fucking men. The road you're driving on was paved by a man. The house you're living in was built by a man. The car you're driving was designed by a man. Your whole life depends on men. And the second anything bad were to happen to you, the second you were physically threatened, or times were to get hard, or war were to start, or famine, or riots, the first thing you do is find a big strong man, shit yourself, and throw the feminism out the window. Feminism goes out the fucking window the second that the snow needs shoveling, or there's a fucking broken down car, or the tire needs changing. Then all that crap vanishes. It's garbage.
ladies and gentlemen, that man is preaching. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Everything
He's
that
right.
man just tell me anybody that even want to go against this man right now, even in the chat, tell me one lie he told. Tell me one lie he told. We're living in a world where women were being attacked, but I'm holding the men more responsible. Let me tell you why. Because we have simp ass men out here that are saying, well, you know, I think that you're right. I think women should take charge of men. I think there's nothing more dangerous than a man who wants to be a woman and a man that wants to be a woman. I always got to use these dual damn words because you got men physically want to be women and you got men that just love to be gossiping with women, love to be just simps. They're just simps and they don't care about the men being under attack. They don't care. But guess what? Guess what? Them same men that are being simps are the same ones that are breaking your ass down. They're breaking your ass down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share this other one. I wasn't gonna do it, but I feel like it's necessary to share this other. Let me go back to my shit. Let me go back to my shorts right here.
Real quick, Black man, I'm reading this article. It says 4 suspects were arrested and ordered detained for 24 hours.
Yeah,
for questioning. A 24-hour hold for people that you say they're running a ring, an international ring.
And I just said it. DL. They're doing it because they want to have something to put over his head. So they're trying to give women a defense mechanism to use against him. When he goes on the next show and there's a woman that don't like him, the first thing she's going to say is what? How are you going to sit up here and talk about women doing what they need to do, and you just got arrested for trafficking? See, they're giving right. So I'm gonna play this, and then Auntie, I'm gonna let you go, brother. I swear to God, I'm about to let you go, but I'm gonna share this one thing. And then I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you cook. Here we go. Let me see this. Let me pull this up. And I want y'all to hear what this woman is saying. And this woman right here is telling all the secrets. She's manipulating. Guys, if you want to see these, I have a lot of shorts like this. Go and go to my channel after this show and go through my shorts. They're all like this here for educational purposes for everybody to learn from. But this woman right here, she let loose on the women and how they're manipulating men. And you can't tell me men are not going through this. And this is what Andrew Tate is alluding to. This is why they want him to shut up. But now this woman right here, they're going to find her. They're going to try to burn her out of our house probably. After this, what she said, listen to this. Great women come forward and expose these trash women. I love when they come forward and expose them for who they truly are. And we need more women like this to start coming forward and exposing the secrets and some of these men are going through. Guys, listen to this video. Some of y'all going through this right now.
Like a woman knows that there's a heavy responsibility on men to ensure that their woman is happy and well taken care of. She plays on that to get what she wants, or when she wants to get your emotions under her control. Guilt tripping you almost immediately changes any situation to work in her favor. Do you know how many men know something is off in their relationship? The signs are there that she's being unfaithful, but she throws a tantrum, or she turns on waterworks, or she blames the man for being insecure or controlling. And what does the man do? He starts questioning if he's tripping or if he's thinking too deep about obvious signs that he's seeing. Then he's apologizing to her to make her feel better when she knows that he was right all along.
Black man, you're muted. You're muted.
This is what's going on in the world today. I appreciate women like that. I appreciate women that come forward and say, you know what? I know some secrets. I know what's going on in the sisterhood. Let me share with you guys what you guys are facing. And I know a few men that have gone through that and are going through that. When they talk about why are you at work having lunch with your work husband, you always think I'm cheating. Baby, I'm sorry, I didn't say you were cheating. This is happening to a lot of men. And so it is time. Let me say this, and then Auntie, you can cook. It is time for men to stand the fuck up. It is time for men to get a goddamn backbone. It is time for men to say what you want, get what you want. And if you're not getting what you want, then leave them. Go about your business. And also, men, I'm holding you accountable. Don't be out here. If we're going to stand up as men and hold our chest up and our head up, don't be out here fucking everybody. We got to stand up and say, you know what? We're not putting our dicks in trash cans. We're not putting our dicks in trash cans. We're royalty. We're men. If we say we the prize as men, right? Because I'm not single. I'm talking to the single men. If we say if black men and men alike say that they're the prize, then you have to act like you're the prize. And if you act like you're the prize, when you go to the fair to win a prize, you have to pay for it. You have to earn it. You have to make the basketball shot to get the bear. If you're the prize, you have to make these women earn your last name, earn your time, earn your dates, earn you to be in your presence, not to go out here and hit the girl that wear the bonnet and you get her pregnant. Hit the girl that's got an attitude and snapping her fingers. And you want to marry that? You want to be with a woman like that? You want to be a part of a situation like that? No, men, we got to stand up, we got to stand out, and we got to be a representation for each other and our sons that's coming up. A lot of us have sons. Do we want our sons to marry women that behave in this way? The women that Andrew Tate is talking about, the women that this young lady just got through talking about. Do we want our sons to be with those women? We got to stop concerning ourselves with these trash ass females and move forward. But Auntie, I'm gonna let you go ahead and cook, man, because this got me pissed off tonight. But go ahead, Auntie, brother.
No, hey, and I appreciate that, because what you said is right on the money. But I think we need to go a step further, and instead of getting on the internet and crying, because look, all of these things that y'all mentioned, we already know that this is the case. We already know that black men are under attack. We already know it's hell out there. We already know that the laws are in favor of women. The government is already shifting in favor of women and all of that. Now the question is, what are we going to? Okay, we got all of these vessels for knowledge on the internet. Your Andrew Tates, dudes like you, black man, myself, all of these damn vessels. Knowledge alone ain't power. Applied knowledge is power. So what are we going to do about it? Because obviously crying on the internet, that might just get your ass picked up, get some extra eyes on you. I don't know what this man did, if he did anything at all. I don't know if he's going to be convicted or not, but apparently everybody else seems to believe that he's being silenced because of his voice. So maybe we need to start hustling and moving in silence. But either way, we need to be getting shit done instead of sitting on here crying about it, not getting anything done.
Right now, and now I will say this: I agree with what you said, but when it comes to this, like black men having a conversation, period, I don't think I would use the wording of crying. I would think that when men have a concern, they like if Martin Luther King had YouTube, he probably would have used it to talk to his people. But what I would say about this is
galvanize the troops.
Anybody that had a voice. Let's look at all the men in the past. Martin Luther King had a voice. Delete it. Malcolm X had a voice. Yep. Deleted. Anytime a man speaks truth to power, his ass is out of here.
Okay.
You don't want, so the solution to
I'm just saying, if you my bad cutting you off, but I'm just saying, if that's the pattern, then obviously a voice ain't gonna do shit but get you deleted. So let's instead of speaking truth to action, let's just take some action.
Right. And again, and guess where we start? And I say this all the time. Guess where we start? The solution is we start. I have 3 sons, 15, 12, and 10. It starts there. Son, this is the kind of woman you got. Even for men out there that are single, because I'm married, but men out there that are single, when you date a woman and you're with a woman, son, you see what daddy doing? You see how daddy treating this woman? You see how daddy respects this woman? You need to mirror daddy. But you also need to mirror daddy in how you choose. Look what daddy chose. See how nice she is to you. See how sweet she is. See how natural and abundantly beautiful she is. See how she speaks with grace and understanding. Son, this is what a woman looks like. This is what you're choosing when you become a man, right? And so it starts with the babies. We can't, as men, bring in, especially fathers that are in their children's lives, so many of us that are men that are single will bring in an old ratchet female into the house, bang her down. Your son in the room in there, he wake up seeing a ratchet female with 12-inch weed running down the hallway trying to get out the house. That's not what you want to give your son. You want to be able to show your son, and the solution is starting with our boys, right? We know better now. These men on here are some honorable men. We know better. We know how to move right now. We're not about the foolishness. We're not about to be out here banging and hitting everything moving, because it doesn't make any sense to do that. It doesn't make us kings. It makes us servants. Because then when you go hit that girl that you don't like, you become a servant to the child support court. You become a servant to paying her bills, medical bills, paying all her bills in her house. She's able to manipulate you because you become a servant, because you released what is so precious to you inside of a woman that didn't deserve it. So it starts with our boys, man. That's the solution. It starts with our sons. And if you don't have sons, find you some and adopt you some. Fake adopt some. Find somebody with some sons, and we start teaching our boys, and let this generation of boys be the vision that we wanted, or that we learned from today. That's I
Also,
think what the solution is.
also another solution is youth groups. You know, talk to youth groups at church. Talk to a lot of kids out
Absolutely.
there.
If you go to church, yes, go to church. If your church don't have organizational groups, go to the top of the church. Hey, listen, men are under attack, little boys are under attack, and then we also have to add to this: for between the age of 15 and 34, have the highest rates of deletion of themselves, self-deletion between the ages of 50. We had a whole show on this, DL. I mean, you were there. 15 years old to 34 years old, taking themselves out, just ending their lives, hanging themselves, blowing their brains out. So now we have a problem with our young men taking their own lives because they can't deal with the pressures of the world. So we got to teach our boys. We got to teach them. We got to teach them. We got to teach them. And if you haven't, it's not too late. If you wake up tomorrow morning, God has given you another opportunity to go find your boys and be a man to your boys. That's the solution for me. I mean, so go ahead, EL. Go ahead.
I hear what you're saying, bro, but it's like what Cody's saying in the chat, man. Men have been standing up, bro. Right? We're not talking about men. We're talking about males. We're talking about these guys that never became men in the first place. You saying all this about single dudes, man? Don't, you know what I mean? Don't put your thing in. And all these dudes will stand up right now like, yeah, bro, let's do it. Until Brittany Renner walks up and she touches his pee-pee, then it's a wrap. You know what I mean? These dudes, bottom 80 guys, no one listens to them, right? They're out of shape. They don't believe in themselves. They're broke, right? No one gives a shit what they have to say, right? No one goes to church anymore. Right, we're talking about black folks. Our community has been decimated. Nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. So I'm hearing these words and it sounds good, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like we're gonna have to throw away some generations before, because you're right. Teach the young boys. Teach these young boys, turn them in and grow them into young men. But what about the ones that are already out there, bro? I see it all the time on my platform. These guys, they just don't know how to move in this world, man. White guys, black guys, Asian guys, Latinos, everybody. They need leadership. Who were they looking at? Andrew Tate. What were they doing? Starting to, you know what? Let me get in the gym. Let me start ignoring these chicks. And it's like you said, look at what's going on, right? How many stories on YouTube now, even mainstream media, is talking about this, right? You have Myron Gaines from the Fresh and Fit podcast on Cheyenne Reynolds' show, Grilling, over in the UK, which is real close to mainstream media, real close. He asked her a question. On the show, he said, do you want to be a hoe? And she started, I don't want to be thought of a hoe. He said, no. Do you want to go out and sleep with multiple men at the same time? No, I don't want to do that. So why are you defending hoes? Right? Myron Gaines, they've been going after him. Dude's a former Fed. It's the only reason he's standing right now. You know what I mean? His reputation is beyond reproach. The guy was a federal agent. He walked away from that job so he can do this, trying to help men out or whatever. Do I agree with everything Myron says? No. Do I agree with everything Tate says? No. Especially when he gets into the military stuff. I don't agree with a lot of shit that Tate says when it comes to military shit. But I can sit down and talk to Tate. And I'm sitting here, I'm reading these articles, man. They're saying that this young lady, this Greta lady, right, that he's on the back and forth with, they're saying that she played a key part in authorities confirming that both brothers were in the country at the same time because he had a pizza box on the table when he was doing his kickback or whatever to her, right? This is nonsense, right?
Exactly.
Here,
and that's
I'm sorry, man.
Dude, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to do a broad stroke. All women are not horrible. But there are some women out here that are
no, not all of them.
Yes. There are some women out here that are bald-headed demons. And they work into manipulation. They work into destroying. They work into women first. No men are needed. No men are necessary. We don't need you. We don't want you. Get out of our lives. Give us the baby. Move on. But we have to understand that men are necessary. Men are necessary for creation. Men are necessary, like Tate just said, to build the roads. I don't see no women out here. I don't see no women out here shoveling snow. I don't see no women out here when I go downtown Dallas. I'm in Dallas and I go downtown and those skyscrapers are going up. I don't see no women out there with no sledgehammers or pulling them concrete fucking slabs on the side of the road. I don't see it.
Right.
I don't
just
see
building
no
the roads,
women
but
doing any of that. Right.
Maintaining the roads, maintaining the power grid. Let's talk about maintaining the shit, not just building it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even that. How are you going to come and say we don't need a man, but as soon as your tire blows out in your car, AAA coming, here come a big old burly man coming to change your tire? Or what happens when you're outside of a club? Let me tell you something that happened in Dallas. You guys may know it. It went viral. There was a young lady that came out and got into the argument. A black lady got into an argument with this white guy. Right, this white guy, and the black lady was arguing with him, and he knocked the shit out of her. Pow! And he just started beating her like he was a UFC fighter. And guess what all the men did? This is the world we're living in. Men have become numb to protecting women. This is what the men did. They sat and fucking watched. No man said, dude, chill out. Dude, get back. Dude, what are you doing? They all took out their phones and sat and watched, and some of them were laughing.
Yep.
This is what the world has become. It has become numb to people. It has become numb. Men have started looking at women like they're men because women want to be men.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
actually want to add to that.
One more thing, Auntie. Your femininity comes in when you need a man, but it's turned off every day. When you're not in danger, I run this. Don't need no man. I'll raise my own kids. I'll raise my own kids. What you getting child support? I don't need no man. Tire go flat. Hey, daddy, you come change my tire? I don't need no man. Oh, he hit me. Y'all men ain't gonna do nothing. Wait a minute. Y'all gonna let me stand up on this train and not let me sit down? Y'all not gonna let me eat first? You're not gonna pull my chair out, open my door for me? What? So you can't turn femininity on and off like a goddamn light switch. Either you're feminine or you're not. And you stud muffins, because that's what I call them. They stud muffins. They're only hard when they're not in danger, but they become soft like muffins when they are.
Well, brother, to touch up on that too.
Go ahead, Auntie.
Go ahead, Auntie. Go ahead.
Yeah. My point is, I mean, look, we know these issues about women, so I get what you're saying as far as, look, man, we gotta make sure everything's straight for our boys. Whatever issue this is, it obviously didn't come up overnight. Like, this is generations in the making right here. So if as men, if we're going to be that committed to the mission, and I'm talking about as a whole, a lot of us just going to have to accept the fact that we ain't going to survive to see change. Like that mission is going to outlive us.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't come up overnight, so it's not going to go away overnight. Are a lot of men willing to just be like, okay, whatever, I'm going to teach my boys. Hopefully they can teach their boys. And then we got a better class of men for women, and then they'll have no choice but to show some type of respect, because it's nothing but respectful men out there, and they're gonna leave them hanging. They're not gonna get up. They're not gonna give up that seat. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna compete with them. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna argue with them. They're not gonna put up and tolerate bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna put up with it.
Exactly, guys.
Like at some point, I'm just saying, a lot of dudes don't seem like they willing to be that committed to the mission. They rather just kind of shame these chicks or yell at them or tell them, oh, yeah, you need to change, you need to change, you need to change. They're obviously not going to, because why would they? You know what I'm saying? Everything benefits them, and for the most part, it doesn't benefit, you know what I'm saying, the male perspective. It doesn't benefit the traditional man role. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why would they change? At some point, it's gonna take something catastrophic, and you got to be that committed to the mission to just accept the fact that, hey, I'm gonna do everything that I can do, and whatever happens, happens. sense.
Right. And let me say
Thank
this real
you.
quick before anybody else cooks. Okay, so we have 32 likes right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for being here. If you want to donate to the channel, I would love the fact to receive anything from you that helps the channel. So the Cash App is at the bottom. You can join the network at the bottom of the video. You can also send a super chat. I'll play something real nice for you. For that, thank you for that. Now it's 59 people watching. We need 59 likes. So everybody that's watching right now, just quickly hit that like button for me. Quickly hit that like button for me. That helps with the algorithm, and it helps to the channel continue to grow. So hit that for me. If it's your first time here, thank you so much. Put it in the chat. I'll call you out. And but hit that subscribe button as well. So thank you guys for being here. Go ahead. I think Jay, you was about to go, or was it DL? Which one of y'all?
Oh no, I was about to go. I don't know if
go
DL was
ahead,
about to say something, but both of you guys are like spitting right now and throwing on some good knowledge. And the more I think about it, the more I'm gonna raise my son. I think I'm gonna start a tradition for my boys. If when I finally do have kids and I settle down with the correct woman, most likely, like I said, she won't be from the U.S. Obviously, she will not be, because I won't be living over here once I take care of my business and what I got to take care of. But for me, I think it's just a matter of teaching my boys old school ways, but also keeping them of showing them what a man is, showing them the dynamic between a man and a woman. You need to show how that looks, but also showing them to respect themselves, not make sure they don't get jammed up, make sure they're not tricked, but also to make sure that they stay on their purpose of what they need to do. Now, granted, like I said, when they're kids, I'm gonna be a kid, but I'm gonna hold that shit in them early, because I don't want to take away my kids' innocence. I ain't doing that to no boy or no girl. I'm never doing that, because that's inhumane to me. But you need to be able to show them the fortitude of how a man walks, how you move, how you provide. Like I said, you're not just a provider. I'm gonna tell my son this. These are my black words. I'm gonna preach to him. You're not just a provider of you just paying for stuff. You're a provider of how you walk, move, how you control your emotions, and you go off your logic first. You use emotion second. Logic will always triumph first over emotion. That's what you have to do, son. Learn how to grind that down a bit. And then trust me, you get better results when you do that. But also, when you're searching for a woman, you look for someone like your mom, who has your mom values. And that's the best template I can use.
Right.
And then I'm going to show them to use that. And the thing is, I'm becoming more of a character of practicing what I preach. So like I said, so the work is being done for me. Like I said, not just the work in progress. Like I said, I'm actually doing the things I'm saying I'm doing. So what Auntie said earlier, we need to be about it. I'm not saying about in the cult means. I'm talking about in terms of a brotherhood means. If I got to get Magneto with it, you got to do it. But there needs to be a consensus of brothers coming together to talk about these things, but also to reinforce that fortitude that you never lose sight of who you are. Like I said, and I think and just what you said, Black Man, about the cats who want to be females, they've been broken down. Let's just be real. Let's call it for what it is. They've been broken down and they've given up. Because that to me is showing that you've given up. It's just like, dude, I'd rather just be a female. I've talked to a couple of cats who thought that way. I don't judge them. I don't judge them at all. I'm not gonna say if you want to do that, that's your choice. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna think you're a sissy. Whatever, do what you want to do. But for me, you've been whooped too much. Like I said, being beaten into submission.
Exactly.
It's to the point where you don't even care about your own masculinity anymore, and you don't want to take pride in being a man. Like I take pride in being a man now because I'll be real. I was under the reservation a long time. I discovered myself of what a man means, of how much I care about myself, and how much I actually love myself now. Because like I said, I did not love myself.
Right.
Like 6 years ago, I can tell you that I did not. But it took a lot to get here to see that a man's value, his purpose, has lots of meaning to the creation of things that are in this world, but also to what your previous father did. If you loved him in any way and he taught you, he gave you the teachings that are keeping you alive right now, you ain't gonna shit on your father. You're gonna be like, that man saved my life and I sounded like a damn fool when I tried to rebel against him. That's what should be coming out of your mouth.
Right. And
in my mind.
Right. And I want to add this to it, and then we'll get my boy JT in this building tonight. I want to add this to it, man. I know it. Like sometimes leaving people alone is the most dangerous thing. I think because when women see us out of line, what they do, they call us out. And when they call us out, they not only call us out, and say you doing wrong, they call you out by saying you ain't shit. You a bitch ass nigga. You a deadbeat dad. They call you out according to your behavior. I think that when it comes to us as men, we should do that to the men in our communities. And we should call it out. Hey, boy, ho, I know you're not over there messing with that hoe that's got 4 kids by 4 different baby dads. So you're going to be number 5. Get your ass over here. I know you. Hey, whoa, wait, what are you doing over here? You know, we need to start calling them out on that bullshit, bro. We're calling them. We need to call them out. And I think that when you get to doing men like that, I respected men when I was growing up and they called me out on my bullshit. I respect those. I never got mad, never wanted to fight them, never wanted to get in a situation where I want to throw hands. I respected my grandfather when he said, you know what? That shit you just did, you dumber than a motherfucker. And I remember those days listening to my grandfather talk to me that way. And to this day, I respect it because I knew he loved me enough to tell me when I was fucking stupid. We got men out here right now. We'll see him. Yeah, look at him. He going in the house. Well, we over there. Look at him. Look, he finna tear that ass up. No! Come up out of there. Come up. Hey, boy. Hey, come up out of there, bro. You don't see the situation she in. You don't see she got 4 kids, 4 baby dad. What are you doing? Even if you got a condom, that thing may melt. Get your ass from over there. Come sit your ass down somewhere. I got some Jergens. I'm gonna sponsor you tonight with some Jergens. If you that fucking bad off where you need to go put your penis in something, put it inside your damn hand. We need to get to a point where we're holding men accountable. Yes, we talk about the women, but men, I'm talking to your ass right now. It's time for us to stand up. And if we don't, and the only way men gonna stand up, we have to be standing up collectively together. We can't say, we can't have 10 men over here doing the right thing and saying, you know what, we not interested in them whole, no matter what they come to us and tell us, none of that. We bye. Or and have the other 50 over here talking about shit, we're gonna beat it up. Where she at? Oh, he don't want her no more. I hit it. We can't do that, man. We can't do that, bro. And men got to step up. Until we do,
but what we talking about, really, dog? No, like, you talking about a collective vagina boycott? That ain't gonna happen ever.
I know the cats will fight each other for that.
Right. I know that's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. But even if it,
I ain't doing it.
What, even if it happens, we have to hold on. But if we're not doing it, and then the problem happens, then who's a part of the problem? Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. Who is the problem if these women keep getting pregnant? If you don't have no self-control, then you're no longer. Let me say this. God damn it. Let me look in the camera. If you don't have any dick control or dick responsibility, man, you are not a king. You become a servant. Let me tell you.
You sounded like me right now, BM. You sounded like me right now.
Let me tell you why. No, because I'm concerned about men getting trapped. Men are getting fucking trapped everywhere. So you're not a king. If you're out here with no dick discipline, you're not a king. You're a servant. And you know what I said it earlier, but I'm gonna repeat it again. You become a servant to the system, a servant to child support, a servant to being in court, a servant to having court costs, a servant to seeing your kids only once or twice a weekend, a servant to dealing with a baby mama that don't want you to be married, don't want you to have another family, don't want you to do nothing. You become a servant to her. You become a servant. Come here. You become a servant to everything that ain't good for you. Why become a servant to something that you ain't even committed to when you could become a king and have your wife and your kids in the same house?
But black man, you're missing a point, brother. Here's the thing. Here's the real thing. And what you're saying makes sense, but we're missing the real point here. Change the law. Simple as that. Why do women, they just child support thing and this and that boils down to money? Take the money away. Right? How about this? When you go to family court, it's mandatory 50-50 custody, no child support ever. Mm-hmm. Imagine that.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hold up. Was Andrew Tate arrested for not paying his child support?
Andrew Tate was not arrested. Wait, Andrew Tate was not arrested. First of all, Andrew Tate was not arrested. He hasn't been charged with anything. It's a 24-hour hold. No one knows what's going on. So right off rip, Andrew Tate hasn't been arrested. His brother wasn't arrested. The news reports that I'm reading right now, they all seem to be citing the same source. You notice there hasn't been any real publications stating anything right now.
Libertatia, Daily Mail. These are the sources I got pulled up right now. What sources? New York Post? Which ones you got pulled up right now?
Hold on. Before we get into that, Andrew Tate, when I came on, I said this. Andrew Tate was arrested, and they said he was trafficking, right? When you have, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to try to say it as calm as I possibly can. When you have a man that speaks like he does and don't give a damn about what nobody think about him or what nobody say, people are going to find a way to put their foot on your damn throat and tell you to shut the fuck up.
Did they also do that when they tried to find him in April 11th too? When he got detained for the same shit?
Well,
did that also apply?
This stems from that event.
Yeah,
this stems from that event.
Will let you know how much fucking smoke there is. And when there's smoke, there's fire,
And guess what? Again, when a man is walking around freely and he's doing what he want to do, how he wants to do it, and he doesn't answer to anybody, he's his own boss. They'll find a way to show your ass. Let me give you an American example.
Not in Romania where they rewarded. Do you know anything about Romania?
Hold on. Let me give you a better example. That's why I want to bring it home. I want to bring it here I want to bring it right here to the States. In Las Vegas, Nevada, there was a fighter by the name of Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd was walking around with $1 million in his book bag. He had the Great Wall of China behind him. Them boy security guards, all of them was $733.95. You even go toward him, they'll break you into pieces. Right? He walking around, he flashy, he talking shit, do what he want to do. He telling everybody, I'm my own boss. I do what the fuck I want. I'm my own boss. I'm my own boss. 6 months later, Floyd Mayweather arrested for domestic violence. Floyd Mayweather says, well, how about y'all go take pictures of the girl? Because I'm a boxer. So if I hit her, I know how to hit her. So why don't y'all go take pictures of the bruises, the busted lip, the busted head? Y'all go take pictures. I done broke ribs. Just go take pictures. When that boy went to court, and if y'all want to Google it right now, you can. They had no picture evidence of anything physically wrong or happening to this woman.
So nothing happened.
But right.
So nothing happened.
Because Floyd, at that point, Floyd was the highest paid boxer. He was the richest boxer to ever live at that point. The boy was getting $200 million a fight, damn near going up to $300 million a fight. They said, we got to get this nigga out of here. We cannot have no man like this making this kind of money and everything he say, people listening to it.
And yet they didn't succeed. Even based on your logic, they didn't succeed.
And they did not succeed. But But every time Floyd Mayweather goes somewhere, guess what happened? When he went sat down at ESPN, they say, Mayweather, we got you here to talk about the 50th best fighters of all time. Guess what the female said? But before we do, Floyd, you remember 3 years ago when you had that domestic violence case, I don't really even want to be here talking to you right now because I feel some type of way about that charge. And 3 years ago, Kobe Bryant died. He wasn't even in the ground yet. He wasn't even scraped off the fucking hills of California from the helicopter crash. And guess what the lady said?
Yes, that's what happens in social media. Just like they tried to blame Queen Elizabeth.
They're going to do
that's social media. That's what happens.
Yeah. He wasn't even in the ground. Lisa Leslie, how do you feel about Kobe? I loved him so much. But what about the allegations 15 years ago? You remember in Colorado?
That shit pissed me off when I heard that.
So my thing is this: anytime a man has status, that's your ass.
That's not true at all. What? No,
Tyrus,
I'm not gonna let y'all
hold on, Tyrus. Let me say this, and I'm gonna let JT cook. Then I'm gonna let you cook. You give me $1 billion right now. You motherfucker, the nigga can't tell me nothing now. But you give me $1 billion right now. I'm giving my platform to be big like Tate's and give me $1 billion. Them motherfuckers they gonna come get me.
Something tells me Black Men Unfiltered wouldn't take that $1 billion and run a cam show business in Romania either. Something tells me BM doesn't have that kind of character. But
Tate doesn't have. But Tarus, Tate doesn't have. He's not in the cam business, bro. No, he's not. He used to be in the can business in the UK. He left the UK and he left that business behind. He's not in that business anymore, bro.
So hold on, guys, because we got.
You realize he admitted that he had the can. We watched the same video. We reacted to the same video.
Is that against the law? Is it against the law?
Hold on, guys.
Yes, human trafficking is against the law.
So that's not human trafficking, bro.
Well, hold on. That's
what I got a problem with.
Right. Before we go, because I did the show. Hold on, Tyrus. Before we go, and get out of here because I got to pick my daughter up from basketball practice. I got to keep up my responsibilities. So I want to make sure everybody get to speak before I leave and go get my baby girl. So I'm gonna let JT. He was here first. Then Tyrese, I'll let you come up the rear. Then we'll close it out. JT, what are your thoughts on the whole situation, brother?
Well, yeah, and shit. I might as well just say shit. At 9 o'clock, we supposed to be talking about the same thing, bro. You know, it's a bunch of bullshit. First and foremost, this man is, and I don't know why people keep thinking that this guy is not being ridiculed. He's definitely being ridiculed because of his thoughts on social media. This ain't got shit to do with no damn human trafficking. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with that. If that was the case, then it would have happened 7 years ago. It never happened. Just like the whole thing where it's stemming off of, where the young lady was saying that they had they kidnapped her against her will. Did you understand that after all that shit she was talking about, the bitch ordered some goddamn Uber Eats or whatever the fuck it was? So if she was so distraught, she wouldn't have called no goddamn for some goddamn food. We know that this is some bullshit, man.
Hey, pause, JT, pause. Guys, we got 77 people watching, and we got 45 likes. Y'all get those likes up. Come on, get them up, get them up, get them up. It don't take nothing. It's $0 to hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Help this channel grow. We have some great conversations over here. Hey, go ahead and finish out JT, and we got Tyrese in here.
And I can't understand why. This is why we had the problems that we had, because we got men that don't even believe men. They keep believing these hoes. At the end of the day, that's not what it's about. But that's okay, because y'all going to end up seeing it. It's going to happen to you too. It's going to happen to your ass too. So when it comes down to it, hey, man, listen, we going to speak on it. We going to talk about it, but I'm about business, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to let these young men know. Quit fucking hoes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that you said that he was missing something, but he wasn't.
Yeah, stop.
He wasn't. One of the things, we fall victim to our own fucking circumstances right now because we can't stop fucking hoes.
Yep.
We can't even look past what they booty or they titties is, or if they can give them some pussy.
Tell the truth.
Get the fuck out of here. This shit is on our ass. And we get mad at people like him because the only thing the man is saying is truth. We sit back and try to make it seem like this dude is a goddamn international terrorist, or he an international pimp and some shit like this. Getting women against their fucking will. Man, y'all better cut that shit the fuck out, bro. I'm finished, man.
Tyrese, come on up the rear. Tyrese.
Preach.
I want to be out of here by 7:10. So come on.
Well, let me just start by saying I'm sad that I came up late. Andrew Tate is really just the reason why I got motivated to talk to these young men, because these young men look at this clown like some sort of role model. As a car guy, one of the most disgusting tweets ever had to be a grown man tweeting a teenager, "I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8.0 quad turbo."
He's 19 years old, bro.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on,
What are you talking about?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Tyrese. How old is Greta? How old is Greta?
A lot younger than Andrew Tate.
No. Is she a teenager? Because you said a teenager. We got to be very, very specific with our words.
Bro, I don't care how old she is. Just the fact that
I don't know. It matters.
It matters. How old is she?
She's 19.
What's she? 19 years old.
So she's
19 years old.
Okay,
Same age I was when I commanded my team in combat, bro.
Who said anything was illegal? See, y'all not letting me.
No. You said he texted a teenager, but that same teenager, she reached out to him first about all the emissions his cars put out. He responded to her, and guess what? She responded back, since she's an innocent.
BM, guess how he got caught by the Romanian police? Because he decided to tweet back to a teenager who was trolling him, and the
Romanian goddamn teenager, man.
No, we need to hold her accountable. Hold on. What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is Tyrese. We're gonna hold her accountable because she messaged him back, since she's this innocent fucking teenager. She messaged him back.
Who said she did anything illegal? Who said Andrew Tate did anything illegal? Messaging her.
This same female said, "Yes, do enlighten me about your cars. Email me." Watch this. Because this is what women do. They go below the belt, they hit you personal, or they hit you with some sexist bullshit. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com.
And how much small dick energy do you have to have that you actually responded? Think about that. He walked right into the trap.
Dude,
and by the way, there was
we're not
nothing.
going to hold her
No,
responsible.
no. Y'all talk.
Man,
Y'all
what
talk.
the
I'm
fuck
gonna
are
talk.
you talking
DM.
about, Tyru?
No. Let him cook.
You know how he got caught by the Romanian police? Because he has such small dick energy that he tweeted back to Greta, and
Hold the
Romanian
fuck up,
police
man.
saw the
You
pizza
got
box.
grown ass men on your fucking panel talking this shit about small dick energy. What the fuck is that?
Let him talk, bro. Let him
That's
talk.
some weird shit.
No, hold on, Ant. Let him talk.
And so definitely, Andrew Tate, young men, all you young men out there, remember, stop self-snitching on yourself. Andrew Tate and his brother literally got caught because they couldn't control themselves and had to tweet to a 19-year-old and got caught because of Romanian local pizza boxes in their picture. That's what kind of small dick, beta male, red pill energy that is. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Man, hey guys. Boy, listen, we like Auntie, I am with you. I agree with you. We have to get to a point, guys. Again, thank you for being here. Let's get these likes up. I don't know where they're at right now. I lost track of them. We had 56. We got 75, 77, 78 people watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But we got to get listen, what we have to do as men, and I know this is gonna sound funny because I'm a comedian, that's what I do. But we need to go around our local neighborhoods and we need to find all these men that got these capes on and just tear them motherfuckers off of them. We got to get to a point. These capes got to come off, brother. We got to get to a point where everybody has accountability. If you go to a therapist and your marriage ain't working, guess what the therapist gonna say? The therapist gonna say, both of you played a part in this. What do you are you holding yourself account? What both of you played a part. So let's figure out what his part is, and let's figure out what yours is. We can't keep saying, well, hey, men out here, you guys are horrible. Yes, there's some horrible men out here, but there are horrible women out here too. That's a balance of horrible people. And we as men have to hold men accountable. And I tell my son, he's 15, and his dick getting harder than Interstate 20, I-10 in New Orleans. And I tell him, son, I do not want you putting your dick in trash can. Every day, son, I know you want it. I know you want some pussy. I know that it's important to you to go out and get you some pussy. I know your body is saying, get that thing, get that pussy. But I want you to pay attention to these girls. I want you to pay attention to post-nut clarity, son. After you get through hitting this girl, you may not even want her. She may look like a booger wolf. And as soon as you get through busting up in her, she's going to be pregnant. Now you got Booger Wolf Jr. And now you got to deal with Booger Wolf and Booger Wolf Jr. for 18 years, and you're no longer a king. You have become a servant to Booger Wolf and Booger Wolf Jr. You're no longer a king. Now you're a servant to them. And now you're a servant to a woman that don't even want to be with you, and you're a servant to a child that you didn't even want. Now, how can you be king over your family, your family you're supposed to have? How can you be a king over your family, your castle, your nuclear family when you're a servant to this? Even if you meet another woman and get married, you're still a servant. You can't fully give yourself to your wife and your children because you're still a servant. So we got to stop being servants. We got to have some type of kingship. And if y'all don't have no self-control out there, and you got to just go up in the pussy, and these fake asses got y'all dick so hard that y'all just got to go fuck them, and these big ass titties got y'all going nuts, then please cover that motherfucker up. Duct tape. I'm like OG, and shout out to OG, man. Sorry for your loss, man. Much love to you, my brother. But we got to get to a point. Duct tape your dick. I mean, do something. If you ain't got no self-control, do something to prevent you from becoming a servant. You're becoming a bad servant when you're serving people that you don't want to serve. Have you ever seen a waitress go up to an asshole at a table, and she walk up to the table and she don't want to serve him? She be like, "Oh my God, I don't want to go." Oh shit, that's what you are. You're that fucking person that's walking up to the table. And you like, "Oh my God, they're gonna buy baby mom that ugly ass fucking kid I didn't want." And you become a servant to that ugly ass kid, Booger Wolf Mama, Booger Wolf Jr. That's all I got, man. I'm gonna give final thoughts. Everybody got 30 seconds because I got to get out of here and go get my baby. Everybody got 30 seconds. 30 seconds, guys, please. 30 seconds and we're gonna be out of here. Guys, if you're just coming in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get the algorithm up to help with the channel, okay? So we'll start with Mo. 30 seconds, go.
Quite frankly, we just need to have some accountability in the in the community right now, and we also need to watch out for each other because right now men is under attack. They've been attacking masculinity for a long ass time. It's time that we need to take a stand. We need to talk to our kids. We need to talk to our communities. We need to talk to our churches. We need to do all that. Let's start taking action and let's just stop, bitching. Let's just stop bitching. That's all I got.
All right, man. Thank you so much for being here tonight, my brother. All right, we got DL Saints. 30 seconds, my brother. Go ahead.
Yo, this Tate stuff, man, looks like a 24-hour hold. I don't understand Romanian law. You know what I mean? Looks like a 24-hour hold. We'll see how this shapes out over the next 48 hours. I see dude getting out. I see dude being the most Google man again. I see people coming after him. They're trying to destroy him, and all they're doing is making more money real quick. That dude is worth anywhere between $355 million and $500 million net worth. $10 million a month off of Hustle's University alone. $25 million every year off the War Room. You know what I mean? So it goes what Brother Black Man was saying. This dude got power. This dude got money. And it seems like somebody wants to slow him down. I'll holler at y'all later.
Yeah, all right, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, listen, man. I just got a message. So my CFO is not running the back because she's on vacation as well. But the people are messaging me saying the show should continue. It shouldn't stop because there's much more that needs to be said. And so if y'all want so I don't know. I don't know.
At 9 o'clock, I'm gonna be doing the same thing, bro.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
On What We Know podcast.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at 9 o'clock, because that'll be great. That's 8 o'clock Central Time, right?
8 o'clock Central Time. Yes.
Absolutely.
In 1 hour. In an hour.
All right. So,
Just an hour.
Are you done?
Yeah, I mean, I tell you, if people want to keep it going, What We Know podcast gonna start at 9. I'll say this. I'll go on my platform right now. We can start it up for this 1 hour, and then y'all can jump over on What We Know podcast. And then when Black Man gets back, we can all jump back over there if y'all want to do it that way. It doesn't matter to me.
Now, what I want to do is, I think the rising tide raises all ships. I think this is a hot conversation. We got 60 people watching right now, and I think that JT is going on it. If you want to go on at 8 from, JT going on in what, 50?
Yeah, like a 50 minutes. I'll go on right now and I'll go for 50 minutes, and then we can all jump over to JT at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Y'all want to do it that way, because I know you got to go. Brother.
We want to make sure we support JT and DL Saint. So DL Saint, if you're going, DL Saint will be on for about 58 minutes, and then JT will definitely be on for the rest of the remainder of the evening. So I definitely want you guys to go over and check out him. Hit the like button, subscribe button over at What We Know podcast. Also hit my boy DL Saint up as well, and go over to his channel and like and subscribe as well. All right,
DL Saint, I really want to know podcast. I see y'all there, man. Peace.
All right, DL Saint first, and then you go over to What We Know podcast. Thank you, Melanated Lux, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button and the subscribe button as you guys were coming in. I really appreciate the love tonight. Let's go ahead and get Aunt T in here. 30 seconds, Aunt T. Go ahead and preach your last words.
This is going to be quick. Look, a lot of the dudes, I agree with a lot of the things that you're saying, but there will never be a boycott of vagina. I like pussy. All men, hey, if you want it, go get it. Damn that. The solution is to go get your money right, get your plan right, handle all of that, and understand how to handle pussy. But damn sure don't boycott it. Not fucking each other. That shit is crazy. All right. So peace.
I agree.
All right, but appreciate you, Aunt, man. Appreciate you. We ain't talking about boycotting pussy. We saying be responsible with pussy.
Irresponsible is what
that's
saying,
a
I get what he's saying.
Don't boycott pussy, but be responsible with pussy. That's why these goddamn again. That's why. Oh, he gone. That's why. Let me get my boy Jay in here. That's why we have all these damn kids waiting to get adopted, right? You got 100,000 kids waiting to find a home, right? Because there was some irresponsible dick going somewhere, right? There was a woman that says, "Hey, listen, you can get this pussy. Don't put no condom on. I don't like those." But go ahead, Jay. You got 30 seconds, man.
All right, got you, man. I'll try to shorten this up. Shout out to JT, What We Know. Shout out to Black Men Unfiltered. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been on your podcast, bro. News like this is crazy. It's just a reflection of the times that we're in, which really shocks me because I'm a 91 kid. This shit shouldn't even be happening. Like, really? Because I feel like I'm in fucking bizarro world at this point where, like, shit is just topsy-turvy. But I'm going to say this. This, like, just keywords. Your little girl her innocence needs to be protected. Your little boy has innocence, too. Protect him. Groom him. Make sure you raise him up to be the man a caliber of man better than you. Because that is my goal. That is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna protect my son's innocence. I will do just that whenever I have kids, and make sure the lady I have with is going to be on board with that program. Simple enough. Enough said. Don't let somebody plug a battery in your back and stick to your fucking morals on your 10 toes as men, and own up to the shit that you do. Because trust me, I'm doing just that right now. I am. All in all, y'all have a great night. Like I said, this topic is going to be further covered in other areas. I'm going to be joining What We Know JT's, What We Know stuff, because I want to hear what he has to say.
Absolutely.
And hey, listen, man, brothers, keep yourself safe out there, and have some responsibility, bro. Don't smash everything you see.
Absolutely.
So I just want to say that.
Absolutely. All right, man. All right. Don't fall for the trick. Be responsible with your dick. That's the motto for tonight. All right. JT with What We Know podcast will be going on, and at 9 o'clock Eastern, right?
9 o'clock Eastern.
9 o'clock
what is that?
8
7 o'clock Central.
Yeah, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Yeah, so I want y'all to go over, support this man's channel. This is my brother from another mother. Please hit the like button, subscribe button when you get over there, and support him. We had 100 people in here at one time. 102. We want the same amount of people to go over and support JT. He's gonna be covering this as well. JT, if I can get there, I swear to God, I'm coming, bro. You know I'm coming. But if that's family stuff is.
Hey, bro, I already know.
Yeah.
You know I already know.
I gotta pick my daughter up from basketball practice. Then I gotta go get my son from his basketball practice. So I'm gonna be out moving around, brother. But I love you and I support you, man. In 2023, man, we got big things coming. So go support JT with What We Know podcast. Him and my little brother Rob, my twin over there. Rob, go support them. JT, what do you got, man?
Hey man, listen, we about to finish this up, man. At the end of the day, you do boycott pussy. If it got some nasty ass shit attached to it, like a broad that ain't got no good interest in it, you boycott the shit out of it. We gotta stop doing stuff that's against the interests of ourselves.
Exactly.
This is what fucking us up as men. And that's all I got to say, brother. We're gonna finish this up.
Absolutely.
And whenever you get a chance, brother, hey, you still doing barbershop tomorrow?
Yeah, you wanna do it? You want to host it?
I should be able to. If you got somebody that can do it around by, because it's at 9, right?
8:30.
8:30. So if you got somebody that could do it before then, and then I can come in with them.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm with it. I'm definitely.
Right, and again, guys, this is my brother, man. So I'm gonna leave him up here with me while I end the show. Listen, guys, I'm gonna say this, and it's so important. We talk about women. Yes, they need to be responsible with their vaginas. Yes, and it's going to take women to go. And it's going to take women. It's going to take women to listen to men. It's going to take all of that to make a change. It's going to take people to start by getting married. That's going to make a change. Marriage is the key. That's the key. Marriage. Get you a woman that you feel like you can just hit her forever. Marry her. Get your kids. Have everybody in a unit in one house. And man, I'm telling you, everything is better together. Everything is better together. Find you a wife, have a family, work with that woman, build with that woman, work with your man, build with your man. And when we have that nuclear family, think about it. You can grow, you can build, you don't have to go through some of the stresses if you got a good man, or you have to go through some of the stresses if you have a good woman and y'all in the same house. You don't have to go look for no pussy. It's right there beside you in the bed. But so again, guys, there are women out here that are very vindictive, and I'm gonna keep saying this. And JT, if you want to take this over to your show, please do so. Don't fall for the trick. Be responsible with your dick.
Don't fall for it. You find you a woman that can fuck you out the game.
Yes. And marry her and love on her. But men, we got to be responsible, man. We got to be responsible because we shooting up. Just think about it. If your dick was a company and you want to make an investment to make stock go up in your company, why would you want to? Why, if you have a Fortune 500 company, why would you want to take your company and invest your company into a $4 gas station? No, you don't want to put your dick. You're gonna lose your company putting your dick and losing value in your company, putting your value and your money and your. Just think about how much money you're gonna put into a child you didn't even want. Let's just be real. The women talk about it every day. What you don't even want the child. The child don't even look like you. Hell, you don't even know if the child yours. She don't want to even get no DNA test on the baby. Stop going through the drama and get you a wife and get your kids a real mama. I'm a poet tonight.
I was gonna say, don't get a baby mama.
Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Oh, we got 32 more likes before we get to 100. So 32 more likes before we get to 100. Guys, hit the subscribe button. In 2023, we really want to grow this channel to very, very much greater heights. We're going to change a lot of things. I'm going to change a lot of things moving into 2023 so we can do better here and be more of an impact on our community and our men. We're going to laugh. We're going to laugh it. We're going to argue. We're going to bump heads. But at the end of the day, we want to make an impact. So, guys, you can help us by donating to the channel, cash up at the bottom, join the channel. You can give us a super chat, or if you don't have any money and you're broke until payday next Sunday, you can go ahead and hit that like button and that subscribe button today. It don't cost you nothing to do. A World Class just posted it. He said it's $0 to hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, World Class man, for being here. And thank you so much, JT, for being here. If I can't join, you best know I'm gonna be listening in my truck, baby. I'm gonna be rolling and listening, goddammit. All right. I love you, man. And this has been another episode of Unfiltered Reactions with breaking news that Andre Tate was arrested for some shit that we know he didn't do. All right. So we love you guys. I'll see you guys in 2023. This will be my last show. Well, no, we have barbershop tomorrow for the guys, but it'll be my last show tonight until 2023 because I'm planning a whole bunch of new stuff coming up in 2023. So I love you guys, and we out.